forget the intro. I'm going to be doing a commentary on Omega Centurion, and expect this to be the longest commentary I made.
Hello everyone, it's your boy Omega here, and today, we are going to be responding to Emoji Marbles' video he made against me titled Commentary Number 300. The reason why he made the video is because he wanted to criticize me, which is exactly what I am going to do in this video. Let's begin this shit right now.
Oh yeah, and by the way, the creator of this video, if you complain over the fact that I'm using a screen recorder because I'm doing a commentary on this, then get ready for a funny video that I'm gonna post about you.
Honestly, I give two shits less because I addressed that in the fucking commentary you are ironically responding to me, which we will get into later in the video. Alternatively, the funny video you will send me will either make me laugh my ass off, or I will cringe so hard. Also, why would you wait for whole months to respond to me in the first place for your 300th commentary?
I ignored you for the past few months, but since you never did that, I finally decided to make a response towards this.
Whoa, let me stop you right there. Ranting on someone because of their content isn't valid. And also, why are you comparing my content to Jelly Beans? I don't even know Jelly Bean that much, since I have no opinion on her, and I don't really watch his person's content. But yeah, like I said, ranting on someone because of their content isn't valid.
Honestly, compared to Jelly Bean's content, like I said in that Rant House video, your content is miles worse compared to her content.
Guess what? Nobody cares!
And plus, this doesn't even make the cut towards that part.
And Jelly Bean only makes YouTube shorts. Let me explain who she is. Jelly Bean is a PNG tuber who talks about random topics as well as answers anyone's questions they may have in YouTube Shorts format, as well as TikTok with Minecraft parkour gameplay, and that is about it. The fact that you are mocking me like a little kid who couldn't get his way is pathetic enough, and by your content being miles worse than Jelly Bean's, you make a fuck ton of call-out videos as well as commentaries. Effects videos that take little to no effort.
Actually, if they had no effort at all, then they wouldn't even have anything at all, so you're basically using effortless in the wrong context.
And parodies of content that doesn't even rival what are you doing here. This is goods content at all. You're a whiny crybaby.
Wow, cyberbully much? Because you just used the crybaby term when that's cyberbullying.
And using the fact that you have autism as an excuse isn't gonna stop this response. Proceed to send the funny video anyway.
Well, if you don't like the FX videos, just simple, don't watch it.
I've never watched the effects videos at all. What kind of false accusations are you trying to pull out of your ass on Emoji Marbles?
Yes,
I would like to ask the same question as well.
they do. You're just too idiotic to even know that. Honestly, I think you need to fix your brain right now because you don't even know if I did give out invalid criticisms or whatsoever. I bet you're also gonna give out invalid criticisms.
Most of your responses in your commentaries are mostly responses to trolls that live rent-free in your head. Like one of my audience members' sticks must be consumed.
I'm actually starting to believe that he's more than just an internet troll.
As well as people you despise. The fact that you are oblivious and completely ignorant to the fact that you create these fucking commentaries to honestly dodge criticism towards people giving you valid criticism.
Actually, they give out invalid criticism, you idiot. Like one great example would be that Mr. Noob that hater complained over me screen recording an image, when that's just a stupid reason to hate on someone, and it's not even a big deal.
Is mind-boggling enough. Mr. New Best Returns made two videos against you, and he hit the ballpark on the fact that Mr. New Best Returns is right.
Incorrect.
If you're actually going to believe this guy, then you're an idiot. So good job, Omega Centurion. You're an idiot.
Don't even let me get into your audience member Foxy the Fox 110, which I have responded to her 3 fucking times and is also friends with someone who has literally said the N-word with a hard R, aka Squealy.
Nah. Well, I mean, I'll admit your thumbnail in your rant video actually does a little bit, is a lot better than Mr. Noobist Returns thumbnails. I'll admit your thumbnails are a lot better than his thumbnails because they're not that cringy. But I can't really say that they're good. I mean, I don't even understand what I look like in this thumbnail.
You know what? That is the nicest thing you have said about my thumbnail for that video, and that is before I used Glitch Studio, where I mostly used PixArt for that thumbnail alone. I really do appreciate that, Emoji Marbles.
No, he's not, because he rants on users over their content. He also tries to ruin reputations of YouTubers. He also likes to be a liar, just like you.
So people who give valid criticisms are apparently liars to you.
Again, they don't give out valid criticisms, they give out invalid criticisms, so you're still acting like an idiot.
A shithead. Seems like you flunked retard school, and even that is an achievement alone. Jokes aside, you saying that alone means you cannot handle any ounce of criticism made against you whatsoever. I can handle criticism, and I address it head on and explain on why either I am right or wrong because I'm not a fucking bigot like certain people are. Hint, hint, you.
Guess what? Nobody cares!
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, yeah, that was a good one. I did share your video, but I did not whine over it. I just asked, who are you? And you're pretty much, and I basically found out who you are. You're basically a Mr. Noob That Hater 2.0 who likes to complain over users' content. That's who you are. You're a user that loves to give out invalid criticisms.
Your laugh alone sounds like Yagami from fucking Death Note.
Okay, what?
And that is hilarious enough. The fact that you say that I give invalid criticisms is honestly a fucking joke, and that is also funny. But
Actually, what I'm saying is true, you're just too stupid to even tell.
the fact that you are using a screen recorder alone means you are reacting to my video and responding to it in a way like Charmix, versus downloading my video and responding to it using fictional characters like most Gotard commentators do. I give valid criticisms all the time.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop you fucking lying.
In my videos, I address if they are wrong too, and I move on. You, as well as Foxy the Fox 110, play the ignorance card every time and are blind to the criticisms and
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop you fucking lying.
That's right, it's actually the other way around. Now stop being such an idiot.
instead of admitting you fucked up. Alternatively, I only mentioned just the community tab in that rant house alone, and that one aged very poorly because you did use it to falsely accuse me of being friends with Mr. New Best Returns, which I don't even know him personally.
I was talking about you being online friends with him, not in real life. You got what I mean very wrong, you idiot.
You are still ignorant to that point alone.
Oh my
Okay, what?
goodness, I do not want to revisit this, but you know what, sir, I'll just get this over with then. I'm just gonna skip the part where, you know, the doll starts talking. Wait a minute, that's not it. Where's the pot? There.
This motherfucker does not know the fact that I am Marie O'Hara from Love Live Sunshine in cursed doll format. Also, why would you skip the most legendary part of the video where I appear?
You idiot. I was actually skipping the part where Mr. Noob That Hater shows up the video. Plus, how am I supposed to know who you are? I'm not even that much into anime anyways.
Beats me.
How about you go be quiet and let me just continue what I was about to say? Oh my goodness.
Oh my
You know what? I'll give you a 9 out of 10 for trying to one-up the cursed plush because that was pretty funny, I will admit. Also, I never used my real voice in that whole video at all, and I mostly used the MLG Daniel text-to-speech voice for that video alone.
Right, I pronounced actually right.
No shit, Emoji Marbles. I knew you weren't mispronouncing the word actually. That is called a joke that you cannot seem to get. If I see him point that out in the future at this point, then I will skip those points entirely. I only used that photo a couple of times, and I mostly litter the video with reaction clips more than I do of that 4chan guy showing the word actually down below.
I use fair
How was I supposed to know that? But whatever, this part 1 I'm fine with.
use, and I give the original owners credit, at least.
The original copyright owners could take down the videos if they want to, because it doesn't matter if you give credit or not. You didn't originally own or create the video, and if you upload any of my videos on your channel, I am within my legal means of sending you a justifiable copyright strike against your channel. And there is no way I am going to fucking restore said strike either. Does it look like someone like me uploads short copyright claimable reaction clips on a somewhat consistent basis? No, because I put my time and effort in my content unlike you do.
You idiot. First of all, yes, I put effort in my videos, like this one, since this video is going to be over 30 minutes long. Second, abusing copyright strikes much, because I reused clips, and guess what? I never got a copyright strike. So this shows how much you're an idiot once again, and you're using effortless in the wrong context.
Again, you literally said that criminals can be forgiven in your 219th commentary against Jupiter UTTP's second channel, making you just as bad as Mini Lad and EDP445, both of which are confirmed pedophiles.
Some criminals can be forgiven. Do your research, because I got it from Google.
Actually, they do. You're just too idiotic to even tell at all. You don't even know what a great comeback or a bad comeback really is.
You probably have an IQ below normal room temperature because...
Liar much. Plus, you laughed at the doll part, meaning you think that was a good comeback. Plus, I never even thought about my IQ, so get you no reversed card.
Most averagely intelligent people can't even fucking understand you. I said specifically if there are any, very rarely, and I may be changing that opinion to the fact that you have horrible comebacks all the time because...
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop your fucking lying.
Your own responses to me are completely bullshit ignorance alone. I skipped one portion of the video where he pointed out the actually mean yet once again, and I will be doing this for the majority of those points. I'm not even halfway through the video, just maybe 1/3 into Emoji Marbles' responses alone.
I'm not even halfway through this video as well, but I'm close.
And it is already brain-numbing to watch.
Meh. Okay, I'll accept that, I guess.
At least we can agree on that point alone that I agreed with you on that point that you made.
Exactly. Well, it is! I'm using a screen recorder right now! And besides, it is!
Ironically enough, I was also using a screen recorder to record the gameplay in that Rant House episode alone, but at least I imported it into the editor itself and made some final touches.
That doesn't matter, idiot.
Unlike you, where you're using a screen recorder to create a commentary, and even the commentaries where you use a text-to-speech voice and a fictional character are edited way better than screen recording my over 7-minute response to me. The only instance where you don't have to give me credit is if you are making a response video against me, as long as you are criticizing me and pointing out the wrong things I did in the video alone.
That's what I did. Plus, it's not even a big deal if I don't import the screen recording. Plus, I've done that before, you know.
Other than that, if you re-upload any of my other videos that I currently have uploaded right now, other than the Super Mario Logan rants I have made in the past, I can send a copyright strike with 0 chance of restoring it, like I said before.
Okay, I can give you that because that is kind of true. Using video editor, it does put more effort than screen recording. And I was originally going to use a video editor, but I couldn't think of a character to use, and you're just gonna complain about that, so basically I decided to use a screen recorder instead, but I will go back to using video editor on some more commentaries on this guy.
I can honestly respect your own decision on how you would want to respond to me, and at least you admitted your own faults as well. I am using Ghostface from the movie Scream, and I also managed to update narrator's voice, aka my text-to-speech program, to get the voice alone as it was originally on TikTok before it came here on this app alone.
Exactly.
That's great how you decided to respect my choice, and I'm not even planning to watch Scream 5 soon.
I could have used Yula from Genshin Impact if I really wanted to, but there was more weirder fan art of her than there was normal SFW art of her. I'm glad I didn't though.
Then why are you on this video?
Yeah, exactly. You shouldn't be here at all. This is serious business right now.
Ayula.
Are you talking about the first video I uploaded? Because I used the camera.
I am not talking about your first rant on Virginia.
Bruh, what I meant was my first video on YouTube, not my first commentary. Plus, that wasn't me ranting on Virginia. That was a user by the name of Charles Rogers.
At least you admit your first videos were horrible.
Bruh, I never said they were awful. I still think they were a good start to start my channel, but my editing skills have now improved over these years.
But I will say that you using a screen recorder now is definitely a one-up compared to using a phone camera to record said video. And everyone's first upload here on YouTube is going to be shitty. And that is a given.
Incorrect.
Oh my god! I could laugh at this because this guy is overreacting over my commentary on Mr. New That Hater.
I wasn't overreacting on your commentary on Mr. New Best Returns, and this is coming from someone who literally said that criminals can be forgiven in his 219th commentary.
Okay, person who imagined if me and Green Pink Steam 2009 never existed, because what you said in that slander video was so disrespectful.
Unrelated, but I would say that the overall purpose of Juneteenth is way more important than what this guy has to say.
Well, I mean, I do like moving images. I call those moving images, and yeah, I'll admit I use a gameplay footage sometimes. I might do that more often, but I'm still gonna stick with how I do my commentaries, like, you know, using images over a character and using a screen recorder.
I have nothing to say on how you do your commentaries as you can do you.
Exactly.
Also, how does this relate to proving me wrong as it has zero correlation towards the main focus of your video?
Lots of people
what?
enjoy my content. You can blame my most viewed videos because my most viewed video has over 3 million views.
My most viewed video has over 400,000 views at the time of me making this video, and it goes over a meme origin of the Pac-Man nerd meme with both a SpongeBob reference as well as a Danganronpa reference as well. Your most viewed video is an effects video that I could easily edit in probably about 5 minutes or less tops.
I edited by making it smaller.
Again, how does this relate to the criticisms you are trying to give me because I got nothing, unless you can figure one out for me?
Okay, what?
Okay, I could give you that as well because at least this guy agrees that I'm not subbotting.
I'm going to skip this part because I agree with him over the fact that Emoji Marbles is not subbotting, and that is due to his typical setup and the fact that he is a minor, and most people who are minors cannot afford a subbot in general. That is all you need to know about this point right here.
I agree with you, and cuts off this part whatever Mr. Noob That Hater said.
Logic, that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. He could still have a debit card because the legal age to have it is 14.
That's not true at all.
I had to rewatch the whole rant he made on Mr. New Best Returns, and I was technically wrong entirely, and I also agree with him on this point because looking back at this rant I made, I only seen short parts of the rant. And he actually used way more images than what I initially thought, but I'm also half right at the fact that he overused the Filthy Frank clips as well as the guy who said "why the fuck you lying" over and over.
I have nothing to say to this part.
Lovell? I don't know who you're talking about, but I know who Super Mario Logan is.
I was referring to Lovell, who worked on Super Mario Logan. You know, the one black guy who worked on SML videos and voiced Black Yoshi. In that part alone, I was referring to how I used to do my commentaries before I switched to mostly gameplay footage now, but I am a hypocrite since I am using Ghostface from Screen.
It's okay. Okay to still do that, you know. I mean, and besides, like I said, ranting on someone because of their content is invalid.
Uh-oh, retard alert! Retard alert, class!
Actually, it's a pretty valid reason why people would absolutely despise your content.
Wow. And the part where I started agreeing with you was going good, but then it stopped. That's not even a good reason to hate on someone, you idiot. Go get your brain checked, you idiot.
Myself included. Also, do you know that fair use exists to where you can use it for criticism purposes too, which is exactly what I am doing, you whiny little bitch.
Okay, what?
Again, I spelled actually right!
I wanna slam my head against a fucking brick wall because he is having a fucking mental breakdown over me criticizing him.
Well, I don't know how to download images on my iPad, that's the problem.
You literally search up what image you want on Google, tap images, tap and hold on the image that you want, and literally click add to photos. It's not that fucking hard, emoji marbles.
I'll make sure to do that next time, but I won't do it too often.
Actually a good criticism point. You're too idiotic to even tell what's a valid criticism point or an invalid criticism point.
I have been criticizing people for over 3 whole years after making my first Super Mario Logan rant on June 22nd, 2019. I ought to know a thing or two about criticism, as I am open to it and will address it too. You, on the other hand, dodge criticism towards people by making these commentaries and parodies of existing videos.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop you fucking lying.
And you are in the wrong for that.
You totally lost me.
Well, that's what I did, and you're too idiotic to even tell. And plus, even clips can also help me out.
Stop using the "you're too idiotic to tell" card, as the one being idiotic is you, because you literally had a mental breakdown over the fact that I used the photo of the guy saying actually, which that photo is clearly a meme.
Again and again, it's the other way around. Do you want to know who's the real person who is idiotic? That's right, it's you. And also, it's not the card, it's the truth.
Offended yet? Here's the photo again.
Okay, what?
Actually not true at all.
I literally stated the truth in that whole video, and you are the one getting triggered by it.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop you fucking lying.
You getting offended over Sticks Must Be Consumed videos make Science Guy 722. What are you doing here? This is good. And Mr. New Best returns, as well as Sticks Must Be Consumed, actual good people in comparison to a content creator like you.
Right, but the other users did this. Manubus returns complaints over the most pointless stuff in people's content. What are you doing here? This is good, and Stick Must Be Consumed are random internet trolls, and Science Guy 722 likes to be a pervert.
Well, I just discovered that meme since 2021, and plus I don't really care if it's a dead meme or not. I just like the meme, just handle it.
First off, I discovered the meme back in 2015, and hardly anyone uses this meme other than you. Second,
actually, I've seen other users use that meme even after this year.
Dolph, you force me to handle the fact that you used the dead meme, yet you called out a user by the alias of Bob the Builder for telling you to delete your call-out videos, you massive fucking hypocrite.
Bruh. Now you're using the hypocrite term out of context, because I don't see what you're talking about the meme in my call-out videos.
Here's what you should do in my own opinion. 1. Stop being such a retarded dumbass.
I'm not being a dumbass, you idiot. You're basically making yourself look like an idiot right now for not knowing what an idiot is.
2. Stop being a fucking hypocrite that I can prove your own hypocrisy with your call-out videos themselves.
My call-out videos hardly ever bring me being a hypocrite, so you're making up a lie again.
3rd, if you are going to make a genuine commentary, don't use a screen recorder, unless it's your final way of getting the video.
Guess what? Nobody cares!
Finally, if you are going to make a call-out video, at least make it over 2 minutes or more with genuine proof over the person you are trying to call out, instead of shitting out some 10-second call-out videos that I could do in less than a minute.
Bruh, that's the entire point of call-out videos. They're supposed to be that long.
He is lying.
Mr. New Best Returns is not lying at all, and he is trying to give you criticism.
Bruh, yes, he is lying, because he claims I can't handle criticism and I put no effort in my videos, when I can, and I do put effort into them, like this video, and also, his criticism is stupid and invalid, you Patrick.
But one point that I disagreed with on his former video is the sub-botting, which is not remotely true.
Exactly.
Also, Mr. New Best Returns disagrees with you entirely because he made 3 rants against you, so
he only disagrees with me because he's an idiot. Also, 2 of them are response videos, not rants, and he debunked nothing in those videos.
So far, just like me making at least 5, which includes this video alone.
He's not telling the truth.
What you say, nigga?
Yes, he is telling the truth.
Incorrect.
No, he's not, and if you actually believe in him, then it shows how much you're an idiot.
And you are too fucking ignorant to tell emoji marbles.
Okay, what?
Oh my god. Like I said, Ratchet not telling because of their content is invalid.
Again, another bullshit claim that you make.
Liar, it's true, but it really depends what type of content you do, like hating someone because they do videos that offends people. That's valid, but none of my videos do that. And plus, if you don't like people's content, just simple, don't watch it at all. It's just simple, because that's what I do with horror versions.
And we are giving you ways to improve your content.
There's over 8,000 people who enjoys my content, and if you use the please improve your content term even though they have tons of subs like 8,000, then you're an idiot. So stop making up excuses,
Yet
you
your
idiot.
ass refuses to listen whatsoever. You are about as stubborn as that horse named Thunder who shot a horse rider who owns that horse with a shotgun.
How's your leg, huh? How's your leg? You ready to race? Huh?
You totally lost me.
I don't even see how that's supposed to relate to the cause.
You have no idea what effortless even is. You don't even know what effortless content even is.
Oh yeah, like your own content itself.
And you don't even...
Wow, look at you being an idiot once again. And plus, how do you explain this video that is now over 25 minutes long? Looks like I was right. You have no idea what effortless content is.
You even know what lazy editing even is as well.
Lazy editing isn't even editing at all. It's just screen recording something, and at the very least leaving it there. At the very most trimming it a couple of times, which is what your screen recorded response lacks.
That still doesn't mean my editing is lazy editing at all.
That's a lie. Again, yes, I can handle hate, because at least I don't use the "don't rant on me aloud" and start liking me right now terms, because those are prime examples of users that cannot handle hate, like Aaron, the Green Big Steve 2009 hater. That's a great example of a user who cannot handle hate at all.
If you could handle hate, there would be no response from you mocking me in the form of a commentary.
Incorrect.
That does not actually mean that a user can't handle hate. Plus, not everyone has to handle hate, and I was roasting you.
Also, you are lying yet once again because you can't handle people hating on you for channel forcing as well as listening to the fucking criticism people give you. I am responding to this video alone to prove to you why your points are complete bullshit.
Again, yes I can. Plus most of their criticisms are invalid, and you're doing an awful job proving my points in my 300th commentary right now.
And since I am the one who created that rant house, I know the context 100%. You also said that you were going to make a funny video on me. Yet I could report that shit for targeted harassment against me since it is against YouTube's community guidelines anyway, and you are almost certainly guaranteed to probably have a strike against your channel if you do upload that video making fun of me.
Bruh, you don't even know if the video will be cyberbullying, but since you never complained about me using a screen recorder at the beginning, then looks like it won't happen.
No, you're the real liar here. the criticism is invalid, because ranting on someone because of their content is invalid. And Mr. Dude that here acts dramatic over it. He acts dramatic whenever he sees images over a screen recording, and honestly, and he also acts dramatic when he sees someone using a white background. Like, I remember watching this rant on Quinn Poppy, who is my friend. And honestly, is there even a big deal at all?
Mr. Noob Best returns his video ranting about you is the reason why I made this video in the first place, and everything that I said in that video aged very well. Also, I'm using Mr. Noob Best returns his video as a guide to make the Rant House video, which I just ended up using your response since it was dogshit anyway, and I didn't even commentate over the entire video anyway. Just maybe a minute or two of your response. For this video that you made against me, I am responding to the whole damn thing because I would like to critique your whole responses to my video anyway.
I'm doing the same thing as well, since this commentary is now over 30 minutes long.
Well, I'm gonna ignore Mr. Noob that hater for a while, so I hope you're happy. And plus, it's hard for me to ignore stuff, that's all.
Again, why are you going to ignore someone who is trying to give you genuine criticism?
Again, like I said earlier, he gives out stupid and invalid criticism, and plus, I just want the rest of the year to be peaceful. That's why I'm ignoring him for a while.
Instead of maybe listening to the advice people criticizing you have to offer. This alone confirms the fact that you are both ignorant and are unable to handle any criticism either.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop you fucking lying.
Again, it's not solid points, they are invalid points.
Guess what? Nobody cares!
Not true at all, I also got my own statements.
Alright, I'll give that one to you since you got a point there.
Exactly.
It's actually pie? Have you even heard of BFB pie? Oh my goodness. Yeah, her real name is actually Pie, not Muffin. I mean, she kind of does look like a muffin, but she's actually a pie.
I probably should have done a little bit more research on Pie from BFDI.
Exactly.
And also, I don't watch that little kitty shit and would rather enjoy Mare and Kidda go off from my dress-up darling than I would that fuck fest of a show. Also, thank you for correcting me on that as I messed up that one.
Okay, here's another thing I also wanted to mention. Oh wait, you're not done yet.
What is the video he is referring to? We may never know.
Okay, here's my message to you. Stop ratting on users because of their content, because that's invalid, and you seriously have no idea what lazy editing is, so how about you search up what real lazy editing is?
You are talking to someone who knows how to make actual Instagram video edits and has done so before, unlike you where your highest video you have edited is maybe a shitty effects video that does not take long to do so.
Then how do you explain this video that is now over 30 minutes? True, one of the reasons might be because of the fact that commentary is 24 minutes, but still, it's rare how my commentaries end up more than 20 minutes long.
Well, I'm already using a screen recorder and I'm using a microphone.
So do I, since I remembered you seeing one of my videos and in fact commenting on the context on why you support criminals being forgiven, which you saying that alone makes you a piece of shit enough.
Okay, what?
Okay, so you don't even care if I do a commentary on this. That's very good.
I said that simply because I wanted to hear your own thoughts towards the video, and here I am responding to this video because most of the points were stupid.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop you fucking lying.
But I will applaud you for pointing out the mistakes that I made in the video.
To sum up this whole fucking response, essentially Emoji Marbles basically responded in the most redundant and stupid way possible.
Liar, liar, plants for hire.
And basically, there were a couple points he did agree with, but
Exactly.
he also had two other points, which I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to go ahead and skip a majority of that because I don't want to hear that bullshit. And also, the points that he does make are also bullshit enough.
Liar, liar, plants for hire.
So other than that, that's pretty much going to be the end of the video. So yeah, the video is almost like 25 minutes long almost. So that's about it. So see you guys later. Peace, and as always, stay frosty.
Okay, the video is now over. Omega Centurion, I will give you this. This is not the worst video I've seen, because at least you agree with me on some points. But on other hand, most stuff you said were completely false. And Omega Centurion, take my advice. Just stop and talk about another user like Green Pingus Team 2009, because I don't want to cause a drama between us. Anyways, I'm going to end it here.